G'day, it's Jamie and welcome to Where's My Yowie. Today I'm reading an old newspaper report about Yowies at Mudgee area in the 1880s, so we'll get into it. This was published in the Sydney Mail and New South Wales Advertiser on Saturday the 20th of August 1892, titled Mudgee. The old story of there being some creature like a huge ape at large among the mountains in our district has again revived. Several respectable farmers, whose word is beyond question, aver that on more than one occasion some years ago, both themselves and members of their families caught a glimpse of the animal near their farms on the Pyramul and Crudine Creek. Being chaffed by the incredulous, they became very reticent about it. But when interviewed seriously, their accounts tallied in respect to the appearance and mode of progression of the unknown. They all agree in one main feature, that the creature is somewhat like a large ape covered with brownish hair and hobbles along clumsily on his 2 feet. A party of young men armed themselves and camped out for a couple of weeks a few years ago, but did not succeed in finding it, although shortly afterwards a lad who was out cattle hunting saw it quite close on a rocky mountain. News now comes from a point between Coolah and Leadville that the horses of a man who was ploughing when at the end of a field near a rough wooded ridge took fright twice, and several people heard a shrill noise like that made by a wild horse coming from those hills. If that came from the wild Hairyman, as he is called, he must have changed his ground. It is very probable that it is an escaped ape which must have got away from his keeper years ago and lived in the bush ever since. It would be interesting to know if ever at any time one did get away and where. Then we should be on the road to solve a mystery which is puzzling a good many of our farmers in the more remote parts of the district. The end. Well, it's another amazing account. Just there where they're saying about the escape, it's probably escaped ape that got away from his keeper, but then they've touched on like no one. Okay, so it was right. How come there's no stories about people actually losing their apes? That's the crazy thing about it all. Everyone says it's escaped ape, but no one seems to have actually lost an ape in the wild. Okay, that's it for me. I'll get back to this all next time. Bye.